As the disaster plays out in the Gulf of Mexico, you're probably wondering how the oil spill is affecting you, how it's affecting people here in the center region. And the answer is the old supply and demand equation, and suppliers are getting slammed.
When you have a certain amount of shrimp that's being manufactured or produced, and if coming from the Gulf, you're not buying from the Gulf anymore, it puts a lot of pressure on everyone else. So that's the reason why the demand goes up, cost goes up.
It's a slam dunk. These shrimp look scrumptious, but at some of your favorite seafood restaurants, shrimp in general may cost you more during the summer than before it. Enjoy it.
I think it comes right down to reassuring our customers that what we're selling them is the best of the best. And we, are certainly not buying from that area because you can't buy from those areas right now.
And while variety is not affected, Jeff Lombardi and Wegmans have to go a longer way in buying shrimp. They pay suppliers in the Carolinas that catch Gulf shrimp as opposed to directly buying from the Gulf. In doing this, domestic shrimp prices have risen a full 8% that customers end up footing.
Where you're really going to see the hit is the lower, I guess the more cost-friendly restaurants. The cheap, like I said, the least expensive, wholesale shrimp, oysters, crab, that was coming from the Gulf. And that's not available anymore. So these restaurants are either going to have to find alternate sources of seafood.
It's the less mobile animals that are really going to be in trouble, because if you can't outswim these kinds of things, if you're attached to the seafloor or attached to a coastal environment and the pollution visits you, you're stuck.
While the environmental impact remains horrific, economically Lombardi is not worried. Interest remains high, customers keep flocking in, and shrimp continues to move out.
We haven't really seen a big draw. Most customers, if they want it, they're still going to buy it, regardless of the price.
Customers may have to get used to paying a little more, at least for the short term. Some of those items come off the menu entirely because they just get priced out, so they're too expensive for them to be listed on the menus.
As more and more crude is pumped into the Gulf, let's see what else could be affected around here. Gas prices, oil companies, gas distributors. No, not much noise being made there. Market indicators are much more of a player as far as how a barrel of crude is priced on the global markets. Around here, the impact has been minimal. Reporting for Center of It All, I'm Jeff Preval.